The first House of the Dragon season just wrapped up, and the second season has yet to begin production. So fans have been anticipating a long wait until they see House Targaryen grace their screens again. However, there is still hope for a release within the coming year, according to showrunner Ryan Condal, although it might be too early to say at this point. The season finale of House of the Dragon left the audience hanging desperately. Prince Lucerys was slain when Aemond lost control of Vhagar, an old she-dragon that bit straight into Arrax. Queen Rhaenyra, the mother of Lucerys, had war in her eyes as she heard the news. Now, the Dance of the Dragons is a given. Rhaenyra was attempting to reach an understanding with her adversaries via diplomacy, but her son's death compelled her to act, and now she will be sending fire and blood down on them. The successful television show's second season will start filming next year, and it may still air during the same year. The House of the Dragon co-showrunner Miguel Sapochnik resigned before the start of Season 2, making Condal the only showrunner for the next season. The second season of the show obviously needs to broaden its horizons. Those will probably still serve as the show's home bases. But an impending conflict will call for the loyalty of several armies and kingdoms spread out over the Westeros landscape. In the end, it may not become as expansive as the first Game of Thrones, but it may come with lots of new worlds for Season 2. There is still some room for growth, so relax. Although Ryan Condal is optimistic about Season 2 coming in 2023, HBO chief Casey Bloys has made it clear that we shouldn't expect the show to come back in 2023. That's a bummer, but it sounds more realistic. In an interview with Vulture, he said, "Don't expect it in 23, but I think sometime in 24." Before proceeding to decline to further comment on the show, saying, "We're just starting to put the plan together, and just like last time, there are so many unknowns. It's not to be coy or secretive, but you don't want to say it's going to be ready on this date, and then you have to move it." He stated to Vulture that he was hesitant to choose a date at this time. While he and everyone else engaged in the series' production have an estimate of just how long it will take or when they might release the next season, he doesn't want to set a date and miss it. As fans, we understand how discouraging that is. This isn't to let us down, it's to get us ready. The wait won't be as long as it was for Season 2 of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power on Prime Video. The graphics are nonetheless outstanding, and still require time while not being quite as thorough as the Amazon series. It takes a long time to complete post-production. This does not imply that 2023 is ruled out. There is a very low likelihood, but Bloys is familiar with how TV operates and is aware of how long it could take. He predicts the 2024 launch date with complete confidence. Whatever year the season eventually comes out, it makes sense for HBO to want House of the Dragon to be released as soon as possible. Recent achievements for House of the Dragon included earning the highest Game of Thrones finale viewership on HBO. It also had 29 million viewers on average for every episode, which is similar to some of the later seasons of Game of Thrones, a series whose fanbase is known for growing with each new season. Much to the dismay of fans, the launch apparently disrupted HBO Max applications, which led to the success. The release of House of the Dragon's second season may be hurried to create time in the release calendar for these upcoming Game of Thrones spin-offs. The network, like the MCU, will need to carefully plan out when to release each project to avoid tiredness and competition. Given the high production qualities of each performance and the number of effects that will be used in them all, that may take a lot of work. But come what may, we know the second season will be a fun-filled thriller with more dragons and fire than we've ever seen. Subscribe to Buzz Bites for more updates on Game of Thrones and the universe HBO is building. Catch you in the next video.